Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Campus Care EdTalks. EdTalks is a platform where educators and leaders come on board and express their viewpoints related to education and society. A topic for the discussion is: are we prepared for the technology driven education? And to express their viewpoints on the same, we have with us Mrs. Sunayana Tiwari, ma'am, Principal of James Institute of Learning, Indore. A very warm welcome, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
It's so
Thank you
good
very
to
much.
have
And
you
it's
here, ma'am.
really a great pleasure, Mehak, that I am the part of this campus care and I am feeling very happy. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for taking out your precious time, ma'am. So, ma'am, shall we begin off with the session now?
Definitely.
All right, ma'am. So, firstly, as you already know, technology has become an inseparable part of our life. So, do you think we are prepared to adopt technology driven education?
Uh, in my opinion, at present, we are not completely prepared for that
Yes, ma'am.
because still the teachers as well as the students, they have not perfected their skills in technology. As we have witnessed during this pandemic, no doubt this pandemic, the transiting pandemic situation has opened many doors and pathways in the various dimensions of life. And one of them is online teaching and online learning. But definitely, teachers as well as students both suffered a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
We all witnessed that. Second thing, at present, if we go for, if we can say that we are fully prepared, I don't think that because teachers need proper training,
Yes, ma'am.
how to use the technology, how to access their knowledge to prepare the lessons, the content, the planning for the lessons, to impart the education to the students. Because online education and offline education, it is totally different.
Yes, ma'am.
Totally different. So at present, I don't think that because teachers also have to update themselves with the technological changes. What is the progress the technology is doing day to day? They have to update themselves according to that. Where I think we can go for that completely for the technological driven education, but I don't think that at present we can be.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was really a wonderful answer by you. Moving forward, ma'am, do you think schools should, adopt complete automated classrooms with everything being taught using slideshows, presentations, and videos?
Again, I want to say the same thing
Yes, ma'am.
that uh, present scenario during these lockdown periods, no doubt teachers have learnt a lot. Earlier, how to go for this technology, how to use this technology. Even many of the teachers were not able to send the emails and draft something, but definitely teachers have learnt a lot. They struggled a lot. And they started preparing PPTs, they started preparing the lessons, the plan, how to impart the lessons to the children. So it's okay if we think about that, that really they worked hard, they tried their best, all the schools. But at the same time, if I think that complete automated education is not at all possible now, because not only the past problem of the teachers, it is even the problem of the children also.
Yes,
Because many of the places during the online classes also we have observed that children's attendance, even in the best schools, was lesser than the physical classrooms. Then we can imagine what's the reason behind that. Maybe the lack of facilities, maybe even the lack of facilities at school where the teachers are not able, maybe the lack of training to the teachers, no proper guidance is there. And if we go for completely, if we go for the automated classrooms now at present, it will not work. First, we have to make the teachers perfect to go for that. So definitely I can say that in future, maybe after 2, 3 years or maybe more, that definitely we will go for this automated skills. But at present, I don't think.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Moving forward, ma'am, do you agree that technology plays an instrumental part in improving the learning of the students?
Yes, yes, of course. It really plays an instrumental part in learning, not only for the students, even for the teachers also. See, when we were students in our time, if we want to search anything, to get any information regarding any subject or anything, we had to go to the libraries, and even sometimes we were not getting proper resources also. And we have to browse, and it was time consuming. It was taking a lot of time. Sometimes we were getting bored also. Sometimes we were frustrated. But now at present, this technology is really playing an instrument to the students where they can get everything next moment. It is a matter of one button. If they are pressing a button, next moment the information is in their pockets. And second thing, during this COVID-19, we have seen many of the teachers, even the students, the skillful students, they just started their own YouTube channels also. And many of the students, when I just talked to them, they said, ma'am, we are earning something. We are even earning something. It is instrumental only. This technology is instrumental only because the children are learning many things from this technology. At the same time, they are using this technology even for earning also at a very small age. But if I say that earning at this age is not right, not right, but they were very happy to discuss this matter with me, to talk to me that, ma'am, do you know reels? It means we have never heard about these reels,
Yes, ma'am.
but children started preparing their own reels. And many YouTube channels are there which are helping them to become more skillful. If I talk about music, dance, art and craft, seeing the YouTube channels, the children themselves became very skillful to make the drawings, to make the art and craft work. Even many of the children, they learned the tricks of how to multiple, how to add,
Yeah.
and then how to dance, how to start playing the musical instruments. It means really this technology, no teacher was there, no trainer was there, but the children themselves, they just started taking interest in that and they started learning all these things. Second way, if I talk about the visual things, in a nursery class also, suppose if you are teaching a rhyme, teacher is struggling a lot, teacher is doing all the actions, all the things teacher is trying to make the child to bind with her classroom. But at the same time, if you start playing the video of a rhyme, the child enjoys a lot, and learns a lot. So many times I heard from the students, they used to tell, Mom, we are actually, from where did you learn all this? We have not taught. They used to say, Mom, Google, hey, ma'am, YouTube channels are there. It means these are playing really an instrumental part in the lives of the children where they can enhance their skills, their knowledge, and everything. So definitely, this technology can play a vital role in the lives of the children for not only for education, even for all overall development.
Thank you, ma'am. Lastly, ma'am, considering that we were in pandemic, students were learning from home and people were working from home. So, how do you think schools should, continue teaching on a remote basis, on a hybrid basis, or fully in school basis?
Now see, in 2019, we had chalk and board classes
Yes, ma'am.
in 2019. Then in 2020, It got transformed totally to online classes because pandemic was there and there wasn't any option. The option was neither with the children nor with the teachers. Definitely, we adopted that system and we started. Again, in 2020, we went with the blend, blend of online as well as offline. But when we talk about the online education, where the question is that we should go or the schools should go for hybrid or continue online classes, online teaching only. It is little bit difficult, ma'am, because the same reason, even the best schools, even the developed cities where the children are studying, there also the percentage of attendance was less. What is the reason? Maybe the reason is the internet connection problem. We also faced. We also faced all this. Teachers used to go to different places. अच्छा यहाँ से internet आ रहा है, यहाँ से net दिख रहा है, यहाँ से हम दिख रहे हैं. That was really funny to teach these online classes because internet problem was also there. Second thing, many of the families actually who suffered here, this population is either from the remote areas, the rural areas, where there is no proper fixed broadband connection properly, where the children were not able to access to these online classes. Third thing, one more thing comes, that is the lower income groups. The population which is the low, which comes in the lower income groups. To go for this online education, completely the online teaching, we need computers, smartphones, or laptops, where these lower income groups are not able to afford for that. So what they did, when even they were taking classes, online classes, many of the parents came and they just said, ma'am, can you provide our children whatever the material, online material, whatever the teachers are teaching in online classes, can you provide the same material worksheets or some material you just ask them to prepare to be sent to our children, but it should be on the paper. Because one thing, we cannot afford smartphones. Second, data problem is there. We cannot recharge it again and again. And even online classes, our children are not that much access to that system. We are also not able to help them in that way. So if we think about all these problems, suddenly if we go or if we continue online teaching only, I think it will not work properly. So it will take some time. It will take some time, no doubt. Earlier, we were never known about the smart class screens. One a simple example I used to tell you. In 2000, I think it is 12 or 30, I came from a small town to Indore, and in Indore, wherever I joined at the school, they were using the smart classes. And children are smarter. Children are smarter than us in technology. They are advanced already. According to their knowledge, teachers have to update themselves. So when I started this online smart classes screen, when I started at that time, how to perform on that smart class screen, how to access it, how to use it, I was not, even though I was trained, I was not that much comfortable with that. Children used to teach me, ma'am, you just start this button, ma'am, you just go to that. So suppose if we are not trained properly, suppose if we are not updated ourselves, we cannot impart the proper education, online education to the children. And I have already told that it is economical also. Economically, the parents who are facing problem, low income groups, they cannot afford for that. So rather than completely going for this remote learning or continue the online teaching, we can go for hybrid. Who can afford, we can give the online as well as even the offline material also can be provided to the students.
That's right, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time. Thank you so much for an informative session with you. It was really a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you, Mahek. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much again. And for all the viewers watching us out, please subscribe to our channel for more stuff like this. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.